What's up, everybody? My name is Cyborg Granblue, and today I'm going to be talking about a topic that has been covered by a YouTuber goes by the name Colossal Kiwi. If you don't know who he is, go and check out his channel. He makes really good content. But he made a video roughly a year ago talking about Dying Light 2. Now, if you guys don't know what Dying Light is, it's a game made by Techland, and it's a first-person. It's sort of like Dead Island meets Mirror's Edge, because it's a first-person zombie game with parkour. So he made a video talking about like his ideas why there would be a Dead Island, not Dead, a Dying Light 2. And I agreed with everything that he said. But I'm gonna throw my own 2 cents in there, and I'm going to explain why I think there should be a Dying Light 2. First of all, I just got done being the main campaign of Dying Light. It took a while, roughly about 3 days it took me. But I just got done with the main campaign, and the story was good. It was great, and I was really mad. But so the topic is what I think Dying Light 2 will be, what it will have, and everything else. And I if this video goes over the 15-minute mark, which it can't, I'll make a part 2 right after this, still on the same topic. So as I was saying, Dying Light, just got done with it. Very good game, amazing game. I'm still playing it to this day because I'm gonna 100% it. But so Colossal Kiwi said that the reason that there will be or should be a Dying Light 2, or there will be, is because Dying Light is Techland's best-selling game. I think it still, to this day, it's still one of their best sellers. And I don't blame them. I actually bought a copy of the game because I really liked it. But Dying Light is one of their best sellers. Dying Light was what put Techland on the spot, because Techland made Dead Island, but we're getting off topic there. But so let's start off with maybe why there should be a Dying Light 2. Dying Light was Techland's bestseller. I already know I said that. It was also Colossal Kiwi also had an interview with one of the members who made Dying Light, and he said that it's their pride and joy, and it's their baby, and it's all that, sort of how Ubisoft's baby was Fallout 4 for a while. So Techland really does invest in the Dying Light, because they're always releasing DLC, for both Dying Light and Dying Light the Following. They're always releasing DLC, and they take care, because now Dying Light 2, I'm not saying is in development right now. I'm saying that there should be a Dying Light 2, because Techland made Dying Light. It's actually one of their best sellers. It's a great game, great story, and everything like that. And I love the premise of it, the parkour, the skills, all that, And with all that, and there's a community built around Dying Light, and Techland does take care of the consumers, the community of Dying Light, because people asked for Crossbow, and so Techland delivered in the Dying Light the following DLC. They delivered a Crossbow. People asked for a Doom Buggy, and they did the same thing. And people have asked for all these cool ideas, and Techland takes them into consideration, and they have actually put some into the game, which just goes to show you that they actually care about the community of Dying Light, and they want they don't want they are not doing it for the money. They're doing it. They care about the community of Dying Light. The people who ask for Dying Light stuff. Um, and to me, I really think that is a really good thing. Because you really don't see many game developers taking people taking the community ideas and putting them in there. But Techland does it. They put in, if people ask for something, they either take it into consideration and they might put it in, or they put it in. And I think that's really cool. And and so with all that said, and there I'm not there would be no I would not be surprised if there was a Dying Light 2, because Dying Light made the roster of zombie games. To this day, still is one of Techland's best sellers. And I'm not going to be surprised in later years, probably around 2020 or 2019, we will actually get Dying Light 2. Now, what else I'm going to talk about is what I think Dying Light 2 would have, like the story, the characters, and all that. So in Dying Light, we play as Kyle Crane. And so for Dying Light 2, I don't know who we would play as. Maybe we would play as Kyle Crane, or maybe we would play somebody different. Now, I can't explain like the characters or anything, but the story should I don't care what the story will be. I don't even know what the story is. But what I think should happen is they should make, when they make Dying Light 2, is that they should add a lot more expansions, like in a good way. I'm not saying like, oh, add more expansions like that. I'm saying like add like more expansions, which would be cool, And I don't care if it's a sequel, a prologue, an epilogue, or whatever they're called. But they really did capture the story, and so I respect Techland for taking the community's ideas, and putting them in there. Releasing all these DLCs for their game. Treating this game as their baby, basically, and with all that in mind, I'm not surprised if there is ever going to be a Dying Light 2. Now, I don't know when the release date is. I don't even know what year it's coming out. But to me, but what I think is we're going to start getting news of Dying Light 2 maybe either next year. Now, don't quote me on this. But we might start getting like little snapshots or news of Dying Light 2 starting next year or starting in 2019. Now, when do I think the release date for Dying Light 2 might come out? Either late 2019, so like later in that year, or in the early 2020. So, so the years where I will be 19 and I'll be 20. So I think that might be the release date. So it's pretty good, but next year I think is when we're gonna start getting a little bit of news for Dying Light 2. You know, not big news, but little news. You know, like little snapshots of pictures. You know, and all that. Um, but yeah, so you know, if you guys haven't gone and check out Dying Light, go and play it. You know, it's a really good game. And it's really good. Trust me. But with that said, don't remember like, favorite, and subscribe. Remember, your subscriptions help this channel grow and build a community, and we will reach new heights. Um, and don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me your ideas on Dying Light 2, and I will read them off in the next video. And before I leave, I want you to, I want, if you guys want, you can go and check out Colossal Kiwi's. His name is Colossal Kiwi. Go and check out his channel. Probably one of the best content creators for Dying Light. Go and check him out. And you can also follow my channel on Facebook. I don't post on that part, but I do. But you can also follow me on Facebook at Noah McKee. And I do live streams of Dying Light, of Call of Duty, talking about stuff, all that on Facebook. So if you want to go and follow me, just type in Noah McKee. That's MCKEE. And remember, like, favorite, and subscribe. Remember, your subscriptions help this channel grow and reach new heights and build a community. And as always, this is Cyborg Red and Blue logging out. Bye!